Okay, hello everyone, it's me, Paigeofmaces, and this is Magical Diary again. I said ages ago that I'd be doing some special thing for the last episode and then completely forgot. So yeah, this is me doing like the last few little bits and scenes and things that you haven't seen. Sorry, just had to run up the stairs. So yeah, this is all the like interesting little bits that have been requested, or just bits that I think will be interesting that you haven't seen, just like little interesting things. This is going to be very PC, and then at the end of this we're going to be doing the special thing, which I'm rather nervous about. So let's carry on. This is Friday, January the 24th. So far I've tried to keep a good amount of points, but I'm on Ellen's Ujima Flip path, and I'm still friends with Damien, so this is why this happened. So I'm walking down an empty hallway thinking about the weekend ahead when suddenly someone catches my arm. Yeah! Paige. Damien! Sorry, I didn't see you there. You startled me. Je suis désolée. I have been waiting for a chance to talk to you. Can we go somewhere more private? There's no one else here. Although you can get a little bit more private than the corridor of a school. I don't want someone to overhear. Where would we go? My frickin' eye. Class is over, so if we go into one of the rooms we shouldn't be disturbed. Alright, still remember how to do the voices after all this time. I don't know what's going on, but I follow his lead. Damien takes me into a classroom and closes the door behind us. So, what's going on? This is hard for me. You can't imagine. You do not know. I thought it would be easy, but it is not. What? Also, I apologise for any echo you might hear. I need to get my sound sorted out again. One of my friends fiddled with the settings, so I have no idea what he did. What? You. Vous. I don't understand how I feel about you. It's different. It is not... I cannot control it. I thought if we were friends then that would be enough. I'd get to be with you, see you smile, and it would still be safe for both of us. I can't take it anymore. Kiss me. What are you saying? I want you. Je voudrais vous. What? What? I want to be with you romantically. I want to hold your hand and touch your lips and... Oh, Renee. Maybe I should have called myself Renee rather than Paige. That would have been hilarious. I know this is wrong. I know this is going to end in hurt. I just can't stop thinking about you. You're in my mind. And in my car. We can't rewind. We've gone too far. Maybe you killed... I'll stop. Please, I shouldn't ask, but give me a chance. Go out with me tomorrow. This is a little overwhelming. Yeah, and we're trying to go after Ellen. I already have plans. I don't feel that way. I'm not sure. I'd love to. Right. Just give me a moment. Let me just check the thing. I don't have that paper anymore. Right, we want to go with this. I can't. I've already made plans to go to the mall tomorrow with someone else. And then change your plans. Wow, you're a bit demanding, aren't you? What? I'm putting everything on the line for you, Paige. I have to know who matters more to you, me or them. But it is your choice. Make your choice. So be it. He's turning into the Phantom. You're just a half mask and an organ away from the Phantom. I choose you, Damien! I can't choose you. I like Helen. I'm sorry, I can't. I gave my word. And in the magical world you have to keep your word. Do you want me to lose my magic this early on? I know what you're after, really. Don't think I don't not like you. Yes. What good is your word to me? Aye. All year long you've acted like you cared. You've asked me to trust you and now you walk away to go with someone else. You are so selfish. Go away, you bloody French prima donna. I'm not selfish and I'm not walking away. All I said was... What you said is that I mean nothing to you. I gave you my trust and you gave me nothing. That's not fair. Do you think my life is fair? Do you know what you've cost me? Can you even comprehend? You're scaring me. That is the smartest thing you've said all day. Well, I suppose that's one cure for unwise love, realizing how little the object of your affections matches up to what you thought they were. I believed you'd be the one to save me. What do you? Goodbye, Paige. I don't want to speak to you ever again. He yanks the door open and walks away. Damien? Why wouldn't he listen? I didn't say I didn't like him. All I said was I made promises. I have to keep my promises. Why wouldn't he listen? Probably because you were speaking American, even though I have an English accent, and he's speaking French. He liked me, he believed in me, and now he's gone. Too bad, so sad. Oh yes, was just about to cut here, but of course we have this thing the day after. This is when Grabinaire is summoning the thingamabob, the Janus? Janus? Yes, that thing. So I head into the room and find a scene I didn't expect, with the spooky music. Professor Grabinaire is lying on the floor and moving. The floor itself is marked with circles and swirling lines and symbols that look like letters, but not in a language I can read. And hovering above him is a menacing blue spirit with horns and claws, and absolutely improbable pecs. Oh, it's a menace.
Run away, little girl. This meat is mine and I intend to feast.
Oh no! Look for help. That thing can take out a professor. I can't face it on my own. I've got to get help. I rush out into the hallway and nearly collide with Professor Potsdam. A monster's got Professor Grabinaire.
Yes, I know. Wait here.
She steps past me into the room and closes the door behind her. ... I can't even hear anything in there. What's going on? I could leave, but I haven't picked up the mail yet. Finally, I knock on the door. Professor, is everything all right?
Come in, dear.
When I return to the room, I find Professor Grabinaire is back on his feet and looks completely unharmed. There's no sign of the spirit creature or the strange symbols on the floor.
They're all better now. Would you like a nap now, Professor Grabinaire?
He walks away without a word, which is good because I've kind of forgotten his voice, but I think I can bring it back.
Ah, Miss O'Maces. Yes, this is Professor Grabinaire's voice. A woman has saved me. I'm not sure how I feel about that. He does hate for anyone to see him making a mistake.
What happened?
Nothing you need to worry about, Puppet. He lost control of a spell, that's all. He was perfectly safe, but he shouldn't have been trying such a thing out here. I wouldn't advise you telling him that, though.
So everything's okay?
Yes, it is now. 5 merits to you for quick thinking and coming for help instead of making matters worse. And also, this way you don't get married to him, although I'm a bit disappointed because I like weddings. Have a good day.
She leads me to my usual work of sorting through the mail. Okay, and this is the... Oh, sorry, Georgie. He looked up at me all affronted when I start talking. He's been asleep all of today, and now I'm talking and it's woken him up. Poor baby. Right, this is us doing the pancake dinner, but it's slightly different because I'm the treasurer. After classes, I report to the gym to help Minnie and the sophomore class officers set up long tables and chairs in the gym. The juniors and seniors will be eating in the cafeteria. Extra kitchen staff are on stage with some pancakes already made and more ready to go. Since this is a maple ceremony, maple syrup is the only topping on offer. You squirt however much you want on the plate before you serve it and hope the recipient is happy. Just drown it in maple syrup and I'll be incredibly happy. Love maple syrup. I think that was a train. Each seat gets silverware and napkins and a cup. Each table gets a pitcher of water to share and a vase of spring daffodils.
You take the boys and we'll take the girls. 2 equal lines and mix up the age as much as possible. This is for people to mingle.
Right. Leaving the seats closest to the stage empty for ourselves, we usher all the students into the room. Then all the officers go up to the stage to get plates of pancakes which we can deliver to any seated students of the opposite sex that we choose. 3 pancakes on my plates, followed by a spiral of syrup. Where should this plate go? Luke, Logan, Donald, Jacob, Manuel, Kyo, someone else. Oh, screw it, I'll just give it to whoever. We'll give it to Manuel. I deliver my plate to Manuel with a wink and a bow, then hurry to my seat to wait. Once we get back to our tables, the people seated next to us get up to fetch and deliver their own plates, and it continues like that down the table. As officers, we have to keep an eye on the process and jump in to feed any stragglers left over at the end. Slightly haphazard, there's no way to guarantee that we'll be able to send or receive food from exactly the person you wanted, but it gets everyone to interact. Sometimes too much. Ah, it's these people again. Right, his voice I know how to do, her voice I know how to do. His voice might be a bit hit and miss. It has been a while since I've had to do a Welsh accent. I bought these for you! I believe the lady has a plate. It's a bit more northern, oh well.
Please, just go.
Kyo snarls and turns away to give his place to Susan DeWitt instead. Sorry?
It's alright.
Eventually someone brings me a plate of pancakes and I can dig in. This is an easy kind of ceremony to enjoy. It's my kind of ceremony. Okay, and now we're at the exam with the opponent, and I know that one wolf wanted me to do something to him. Hooded figure. We're not going to talk to him. This must be the opponent. Open spell book. He wants to see what happens if we cast Mindstorm on them. So I'm just going to save here. Because that's a useful thing to do. Turn. Right. Mindstorm. There we go. Right, that's 35 magic points. Hooded figure. The hooded figure howls. The hooded figure howls in terror. Okay, so that's all that happens. Okay, turn. Hooded figure casts a spell. The air swirls around you in a gentle breeze. It seems to be blowing to the north. The hooded figure howls in terror. You can't walk through this wall. Okay, turn. Okay, so basically it incapacitates them. And I have a feeling I'll get to the end before him, unless there's a door. In that case I'm boned. Okay, and he's still following me now. Gentle breeze seems to be blowing to the west. Okay, he's still there, he's moved. Screw you, I managed to get past them. Seems to be a closed door in the way. Do I have the open spell? I hope I do. No I don't. Okay, maybe push object on the door will help. You can't attempt to push the doors but it doesn't move. Forward. There's a big closed door in the way. Open spellbook. Heal, communication. There's a strange buzzing in my head, then I can feel our minds connect. Yeah, excuse me, hello?
Be quiet.
Look, can we talk about this?
Stop trying to distract me.
I don't want to have to fight you. Can't we work something out?
Like what?
Battle of wits! These tests are supposed to challenge our minds, right? We can do that without getting hurt by throwing spells around. We can play a game, a battle of wits. If you win, I'll surrender and lose the exam. If I win, you leave.
Alright, let's play ducks and boxes.
He inscribes the game board on the floor and begin connecting the dots. I cleverly employ double-cross strategy, leaving partial chains for him to complete, but ensuring I come out with the most boxes in the end.
You win.
Thanks for playing.
No problem, enjoy your exam.
He raises his hands over his head in surrender and is teleported away. But now we're stuck because we can't open this. Right. Oh, Paige. Right, this is later on. I think this is Damien talking because there's an event with him coming up. A little birdie oh, this is Professor Potsdam. A little bird told me you were interested in volunteering for the school play. Sets and costumes already been prepared, but we could find a room or another. We could find room for another usher or a ticket seller, or someone to help with clean up after the shows. Usher, tickets, cleaning, advertising. Let's go cleaning. I don't mind cleaning up afterwards. Wonderful. Yeah, here we go. Tuesday. Yep, 1 black magic, 1 stress. Open. We could have used that last time. I was such a moron. Oh well, never mind. I'm walking back to my room after dinner when something catches my eye. I'm not sure what it is. A little flash of light. A reflection or a sparkle? Possibly a coin or a bit of jewellery. Something that someone's dropped. So I go over to have a look. And that's when someone grabs me. Move! Whoa, fade to black. It's not until he's dragged me into the darkened gym that I manage to get a look at his face. Damien, what on earth are you doing? Shut up. Fermez la bouche. Give me one reason why I shouldn't set you on fire. And a go. You don't have to, I'm already dying. What? He shoves me away, leaving me to stumble slightly before I can regain my balance. You never wondered why I was so upset that you dumped me, did you? Thanks to you, I've got less than a month to leave. What are you talking about? I'm all this balls again. I'm half demon, half human, and all of nothing. I shouldn't even exist. Hybrids almost never survive. The two halves destroy each other. My magic is already failing. I thought I could hold out, but last week's exam were a disaster. Soon I won't have enough power to stir up a breeze, and then I die. That's awful. There's only one way for hybrid to live. The power of love. There's the power of love. What a laugh. No one loves anybody. Do you know how many people I've gone through to find someone, anyone who could truly love me? Someone willing to make the sacrifices that would save my life? No. So forgive me, little miss or missus, if I'm not particularly gentle. You were my last chance and you betrayed me. I didn't betray you, you never even told me. I told you how I felt. You didn't tell me that you needed my help. Maybe I didn't want to go out with you, but you were still my friend. I don't want you to die. Why didn't you just ask? Oh, why didn't you ask me? Because only my true love would be willing to give her soul to save me. My soul? I hoped it was you. I liked you. I wanted us to be together, but in the end it all comes to dust. I can't force anyone to do it. Someone would have to truly care about me. Not that I could do for them in return, but only about me, and no one ever will. What a terrible curse. Take my soul, I'm sorry. Okay, right, we're gonna save here. Overwrite. Okay, return. We're gonna see what happens when we go take my soul. Then, take my soul. What? You don't want to die, right? Do you think I could walk away knowing what would happen to you and that I could have stopped it? So just tell me what to do. Alright. For such a powerful ritual, it seems surprisingly simple to set up. Diagrams drawn across the floor, across my skin, salt and ash mixed together, and poured in a spiral from my feet out to the pattern's edge. I've read in the walkthrough that this is different from the time you do it on his path. And of course my blood. He provides the knife, but I have to make the cut myself. Any cut. Doesn't have to be deep as long as it bleeds. Last chance, are you sure? I'm not sure at all. I've come too far to back down now. I don't want him to think that I'm a coward. I don't want him to die thinking the whole world hated him. And so I nod. Very well, you know what to do. With my free hand I make a fist and stare at my veins, trying to steady my nerves. With the other hand I raise the knife. I offer the essence of my spirit, freely and unconditionally. With this blood all of my power is yours. Uncurling my fingers, I place the tip of my thumb against the blade and slice. The cut itself isn't painful. I've had far worse scrapes from little accidents. The pain comes from elsewhere, buzzing whirlwind inside me that numbs and burns all at the same time. I can feel my heart beating faster, but my fingers won't move. Everything's frozen in place. The ache inside grows like a pressure, swelling under my too tight skin. I can feel great waves passing through me with every heartbeat. But only the tiniest trickle oozes from my wounds. I'll burst, I'll explode. Little fool, easy target. I should have tried the pity party earlier. It would have saved me so much time. What? I try to speak, but my mouth isn't working. My tongue's swollen inside my teeth and I can barely breathe. You look so surprised. Did you really think I was dying? I have a much better use for the coin of your soul. You're going to make me a prince. Just as soon as you die. It was all a trick? My heart gives a painful lurch and all the muscles in my body try to twist at once. I can feel the tension wrapping around my lungs, forcing out my breath. And then I fall into the abyss. Dun, dun, diddle, diddle, bow. When I can think again, I'm lying on the floor of the gym. My tongue feels raw where I've bitten it and I can still taste the blood. My legs and arms ache so much that I can't bear to move, and lying still isn't much better. I feel like unspeakably awful, but alive. Hello, Paige. I clear my throat painfully and summon enough moisture into my mouth to speak. What happened? I'm afraid this is my fault. I suspected there was trouble, but I didn't realise what was happening in time. Where's Damien? Licking his wounds. He may live, but he will never dare return to this place. I interrupted his ritual in time to save your life, but not in time to save you. I don't understand. Your magical essence is gone. You are no longer a witch. And also incredibly stupid and weak. Oh, therefore I've no choice but to expel you from this academy. I'm very sorry. And once again, everything fades. According to the official records, Paigeofmaces was a persistent troublemaker and was finally expelled from boarding school after she started an all-out brawl. During that brawl, she hit her head, causing damage to her memory. She returned to her old school, which is held back a year to help her recover. Since she couldn't remember anything about where she'd been, eventually people stopped asking. For Paige, there was no such thing as magic. The end. Well, that's a sucky end. Right, resume. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wish I could help. But I am not worth it. It's not you, it's me. Maybe I ought to be a better person, but I'm not. I can't do it. I don't need your excuses. Sorry. Whatever, it is all the same to me. He walks away. Is he really going to die? Is it my fault? No, it's not. He's not going to die. Okay, we're now at the bit where Ellen gets dobbed in for doing those experiments, so we can try and find Minnie and get some more information out of her, which is what I'm going to do now. You can't just leave like that. I go out into the hallway. She was invisible before. She's probably doing the same thing. She's got to be here. I cast the spell of True Sight and Minnie flickers it to visibility again, just at least for me. She's heading away quickly. She obviously doesn't want any attention drawn to herself, but there are other ways to ask questions. I cast the communication spell and wait to see if she'll accept my request. Moments later, her thoughts slip into mine like a sigh.
What is it, Paige?
What's going on with you lately? Professor Grabinaire couldn't find you earlier.
He was looking for me?
To talk about the Thunder Dance. It's alright now. He told me what I needed to know, but why have you been hiding?
I just don't want any trouble. If he sees me, he won't get upset. If he doesn't see me, he won't get upset.
He who? You mean Professor Grabinaire?
No, Kyo.
Kyo? Why are you hiding from Kyo?
No reason, it's very nice of you to worry about me. But I'll be fine. I'm handling it.
With that, she breaks the connection. Something doesn't feel right about this, but then I don't have a lot of experience with mysterious telepathic conversations. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay, and now this is April 5th. Ellen has just got back from her detention. When Ellen returns from her detention, seems to be lost in thought. Hey, was it awful? Your detention, was it awful? Oh, I don't remember. But you were just there. I had a lot on my mind. Well, what were you thinking about? I can't tell you. What? Not yet. I'm still thinking. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a lot of what's going on here. Okay, and now we're a little bit further on. We're at April 11th. This scene only happens if Ellen goes into the Revenge Club. So here we go. Right, let's get skip mode off. Ellen is working at something on her desk, but she was pausing and staring at me. What? Do I have something on my face? No, I'm trying to decide. Decide what? Whether or not I'm ready. But I guess I could try. I mean, I trust you. So if I do this wrong, nothing but too bad should happen, I think. Do what wrong? I want you to become part of a mystical conspiracy. Oh, this never ends well. What? A conspiracy. A group of people working together in secret. There are lots of secret societies here already. There's the Rose Cross and the Midnight Poets. And the Bull Horns Club. But I think that's just a group of seniors getting together to get drunk and smash things. The best club of all, the drinking club. It's like golden time with the tea club, but they're actually alcoholics. And there are probably more, but they're secret. So I want to start our own conspiracy. We can perform rituals together and become powerful. And then we take over the world. Oh my god, she's become evil. Except not really. So will you join my conspiracy? I have to go through some tests. It's important in creating a good secret society. Sure, I'll join. Alright, I'm game. Good. What do I have to do? This is the choice you have to take to avoid screwing up her path, which I'm not going to do. I'm having good endings all the way. We're not seeing a bad ending here at all. Well, we've seen a couple, but you know what I mean. What do I have to do? We need a better place to do the initiation. Come to the gym with me tonight when it's dark. Oh god, not the gym again. Can we do this in the cafeteria or on the grounds? Okay. Okay. After dark, Ellen and I sneak into the gym. Out into the gym. Pardon me. Welcome, Initiate. Initiate? Don't tease, we have to do this right. Otherwise it won't be believable as a tradition later. Okay. Do you pledge to always seek the truth? Yes. Do you promise to offer all your knowledge to the conspiracy when it's needed, unless prevented by other promises? Okay. Do you promise to keep the secret of the conspiracy, except when it's necessary to aid truth? I guess. Alright, now look away while I set this bit up. At least I don't have to wear a blindfold. Ellen has placed 5 colour candles on the floor and a small block of stone beyond them. I'm going to show you a very small red spell. It's a pinprick. It's very simple. She talks me through it. It is a very easy spell. What's this for? This represents how we're learning the 5 colours of magic. We have to test members to see if one of the colours has chosen them. Then we record your name and colour in the official records. Pick up each colour candle, then cast a pinprick spell at the stone. Okay. I cast the spell 5 times. Now did your spell feel more powerful when you were touching any of the colours? Wait a minute. Let's go with green, because that's the one we got the most of. I think it was the strongest I was touching the green candle. Very well. Ellen pulls out a fancy scroll and writes something on it. You are now a minion of the Bayesian conspiracy. Minion? How come I'm just a minion? Because it's my conspiracy. That's not fair. Well, if it makes her happy. Okay, there's another option where we can become an architect, so we have to go for wait a minute. Wait a minute, this isn't a ritual. Yes it is. You're doing a science experiment. That too. Look, I did research on this, okay? There's nothing wrong with practicing magic or trying to make your spells more powerful. That's completely allowed behaviour for a witch. It's technology that they're afraid of, so anything that looks like what they think is science scares them, because they think it's the same thing. But science doesn't mean robots and lasers. Any search for knowledge is science if you go about things in a rational way, and test your ideas before you put your faith in them. So I thought if I could find a way to disguise experiments to look more like rituals, I could get people to help me test things. I'm sorry I tried to trick you. It's okay, this is fun. So we still be part of my conspiracy? Now you know what I'm doing, you can help me plan it. Sure. Yay! You are now architect of the Bayesian conspiracy. What does Bayesian mean? This is what she's been planning all this week. This plan certainly has possibilities. Okay, this is a little bit further on. I think I've already done most of this bit, but this is kind of important to do. Is something wrong? Kind of. That Professor Potsdam, I told her to do it. To do what? To make my family forget about me. Good. Oh. I can't go back. I don't belong there anymore. They'll be happier without me. But will you be happier without them? Probably. I mean, I miss them, but I miss the way they used to be. I can't be happy living with people who don't want me there. You deserve to be appreciated. Yeah. So, do you want to stay with my family? Well, I don't want to impose. That's not what I asked. It might be nice. I'm not sure it's fair to make your parents take care of me all summer. Well, I can ask them anyway. At the very least, I wouldn't mind you coming over for a week or two. Make sure to tell them I don't eat much meat, but fish is okay. Just in case. I don't know if you can... Just in case I don't know... Just in case. I don't know in case you're going to have a barbecue or something. That sentence structure is very odd. It's okay, I'll tell them. It'd be fun to have Ellen stay with me for a while. It'd be sort of like having a sister. Without the parts about growing up fighting for our parents' attention. Okay, so here we are, we're on the day of the dance. We're not dating Ellen, but we can still ask her to go to the dance with us, so we'll see what happens here. Hi. Hi? Do you want to go to the dance together? As friends, I mean. Ellen giggles. Sure. Phew. I didn't want to be stuck there all alone. I know what you mean, it's always better to have someone by your side. Well, that's that taken care of. So now we need to get ready. Right, party dress, put it on. No pink. It's a bit of an ugly colour. Oh. What if we go the other way? Make it really dark. Can we have a white one? Then we'll just end up with grey. I like that, that's quite an understated colour. Let's go with that. Done. Hello, George. I'll wait in the darkness for my date to arrive. Paige? Do I look alright? Well, I don't know about there only being one bit there. You should really ideally have two, but that's fine. Cute dress. Thanks. I was worried I wouldn't be able to get one because, you know, Mama wouldn't buy me one now. But Professor Potsdam fixed everything. That does look like a formal dress that Professor Potsdam would wear. It does look a bit like something Professor Potsdam would put together. So does that make her your fairy godmother? Sort of, I guess. Should we go in? Sure. The ceiling shimmers with translucent rainbow spheres, like an enormous soap bubbles that never burst. The walls are masked with climbing ivy and the stage is surrounded with flowers. The girl standing on the stage, I think it's a senior of Snake Hall, wears a long white dress and a wreath of flowers and silver stars. No one is dancing yet, instead we wait in a slowly moving line. Every guest at the dance, either alone or with their date, or dates in some cases, must proceed across the gym floor and bow or curtsy to the Queen of the May. Then they stand aside and the next subject approaches. It means everyone has a moment in the spotlight to show off clothing on partners. Ellen's hand is warm in mine and the smile on her face is radiant. We curtsy and withdraw. We wait quietly with the rest of the students as the processions continue. The very last to walk up the aisles is a junior that I don't know, whose hair is both blonde and pink at the same time. Instead of curtsying before the stage, she walks up the stairs and kneels before the Queen, who places a crown of flowers on her head. I'm moving my ring around on my finger, George getting really interested. He likes biting it. Everyone applauds and then the music begins. You know, I don't actually have a lot of experience with dancing. Especially with a girl. Well, we're not being graded, just try not to kick me in the shins, I think we'll be okay. Deal. I just have to make a few silly faces to convince Ella not to feel self-conscious, but eventually we manage to have a pretty good time dancing together. Fast dances only, of course. We set out the slow numbers, catching our breath and enjoying the punch. There's little silver sugar stars floating in it that somehow don't melt until they touch your tongue. It's a fun night and a nice way to round out the year. I'm glad we came. Paigeofmaces and Ellen Middleton. Okay, I guess that's the one where we're not together, but that looks kind of the same. Stop shoving in my laptop, George. Okay, and here is our yearbook page. Stop it, George. We end on the lowest score ever. Class treasurer. Best friend, Ellen Middleton. Future career, alchemist. Voted most likely to go regimental. I don't understand that.
Thanks for being a wonderful fundraiser, Petunia Potsdam.
I'm signing it, but you're still silly. I can't wait to see your house. Ellen. Horses forever, Virginia. Thank you for all your help.
Thank you for all your help, and I hope you have a wonderful summer. Minnie Cochran.
Endgame. And now it's time for a very special occasion where Paigeofmaces lets loose and does her Kyo Serenade. Catch a star if you can. Think of wish for something special. Let me be. My love is free. Sing a song to yourself. Think of someone listening. One melody. You're all for me. I'll write a symphony just for you and me. If you let me love you, I'll paint a masterpiece just for you to see. If you let me love you, let me love you. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? You're the one, like the sun, shine your love around me. You'll always be the one for me. Say the word and I'll be there, loving you forever. Don't let me go, just say it so. We'll hear the music ring from the mountain tops to the valley below us. We'll serenade the world with a lullaby, so the angels will know us, angels will know us. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am.
Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Are you? Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Are you? Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Are you? Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Are you? Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Are you? Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Are you?
Oh my god, Q, what the hell was that? That was so embarrassing. Please don't ever do that again.
Yeah, Q, maybe you should come Tom Jones instead. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa.